Season 5, Episode 6. I'm a little bit different this week. It's just me this week. So as you can see, we got a nice little different little setup here. Um, Little Season 5, playing with the green screen. Of course, I got my guy with me behind the screen, my homie E. But it's just going to be me today. I'm your host, Moss Money. And like I said, we're going to switch it up because this money train got to keep rolling. 67% on our best bets. We're 67% on our best bets. I dare you. I dare you go find another team, another syndicate, anybody else giving out free, no, not even giving out free plays, anybody giving out free plays at 67% and doing it for free. Tell them to come holler at me because you're going to pay that nickel to get that because you come in here and you getting it for free. Like we giving out free plays, free picks, and then trying to teach a little bit on the side. But this week, we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to go through the full slate of the NFL games, and then I'm going to give you our plays of what our plays are on the best bets and our locks. And we're going to just see how it goes. We're going to run it. So let's not even wait anymore, man. Let's get right into it. First quarter bet. Let's go. So B.Diddy, since he was leading the charge with us, I think his record is 10-6 on the year. So I think that we're going to go with what B.Diddy got here. We're going with Green Bay. And I really, really like this play. I actually have them sprinkle in a couple of my plays. But the Bucks have won against Carolina, against Denver, and against the Chargers. Not a really big list there for that Bucks team. So when you think about that defense is good, but look at the offenses that they've played. So when you take that into account, how good is this defense right now? I'm not sure right now. I'm not sure. We already saw what a pass rush does to Brady. Gets very frustrated. Matt Day. Green Bay has a above average pass rush. They're getting Deontay Adams back. They're coming off a bye. This is a good play. I like it. B.Diddy, Green Bay, lock it in. Next play. Steve-O. He's going with Miami -9. Now, before y'all trip, okay, I'm going to defend my guy's pick because it's not a bad pick. It's actually a pretty good pick. But I'm going to defend the pick right now. We'll give them. Everybody makes a blunder with that Atlanta play last week, but I think this is a good play, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you think about the number 9 is a big number. It's through the number 7 and right before you get to 10. That's pretty much means when teams usually lose or win through that number. So if you look at the Jets, they just traded Bell, right? They just got rid of Bell. They got rid of their offensive weapon. So what do they really have on offense? They don't really have much on offense. So what are they going to do? They got Flacco there, and what, he's going to keep throwing to Jay Crowder, and they think they're going to stay pace with Miami. Now, Fitzmagic, it can be hit and miss. He could look like a top 15, top 20 quarterback at one time, or he can look like the bottom half. I do think Miami wins this game. The number is big. But I think if you look at the Jets of how they've lost by nothing but 9 points in every single game. There's a reason why they're 0-5. They're tanking. They're done. Lock it in. Miami -9. So my best bet, of course, Moss effing money. I'm going with a 2-team teaser. And we going into Carolina. Carolina right now is -1.5, and that total is 44.5 against Chicago. And you folks out in Philadelphia, don't be ashamed. You're a grown-ass man. You know who I'm talking about. Big Dick Nick is over there. So I think that Carolina, I think the number's right. I think it's caught up to Carolina. Damn, I really did say Big Dick Nick on live. Yeah, that's cool. That's all right. I'm from Philly, dog. We know what it is. So I think Carolina, this is a correct number. The number is -1.5. I think Vegas has caught up to how good Carolina is. And if you think about it, won three they've won three in a row, and they were dogs in every three game. So now they played a favor here. I'm going on the other side. I'm teasing up Chicago past the number 7. We're doing a 7-point tease here. I'm teasing them up through 7. We're going to get them at +8. I think that defense will keep this game close. You got check down Teddy down there. Teddy's a winner, but I don't think they beat the Chicago team by a touchdown. Chicago just came off a big win against Tampa. They're going to have some motivation going in here. It's a 4-1 team. A couple of those wins was just the first one with Trubisky going back, but they're still 4-1. The numbers don't lie. I like Chicago in this game. Wouldn't surprise me if they win the game, but I like them through the number even better, +8. Now, the other second part of that tease, and I hate to do it to y'all, man. I hate to do it to you because I did it to y'all last week. I got to, man, because, I mean, that's where the money is, right? That's where the number is. We got to go to Baltimore, man. There's no other way about it. We got to go with Baltimore here. If you look at that Eagles team, man, Lane Johnson's on the shelf. You know, no receivers. I got my notes down here where I kind of go in, man. They're facing a complete team in Baltimore right now. You know, the line is at 9.5 right now. Total is at 44. And I think the defense is actually going to keep us in the game somewhat. And that's why I'm teasing it down. I think our defense has been playing really well right now. Obviously, we got an open, sore area with, the linebackers. But if you look at this even closer, the offense is struggling. Wentz is still turning the ball over. Ertz is nowhere to be found. Where the whole city is hype about a walk-on from Old Dominion who had a monster game last game. Does he do this against elite competition? They're hyping it like he is, you know, but let's see him do it against elite competition, right? There's a reason why he walked on at Old Dominion. Let's be real here, okay? That's a Super Bowl caliber team over there. I think they win the game pretty easily as well. They're going to get to Wentz. The home crowd should be, you know, a good little bit of juice for us being home, but I just don't think, you know, we're gonna get this win here. It's a tough team over in Baltimore, so I'm teasing Baltimore down to -2.5. Lock it in. That's a 2-team teaser. Chicago +8, 7-point by the way, 7-point 2-team teaser. You need to play a little bit more for that juice, and Baltimore -2.5. So usually we go into another little kind of area after the lock picks where I do a little bit of teaching and kind of give you some, you know, a little bit of tutorial on how to bet and talk about teasers and parlays and strategies. Not today because it's just me. I thought that'd be a little bit boring. So I went to the supermarket and brought me some brown. Okay? So we're going to make a festive drink right now. All right? I'm going to open this joint up. So here's a quick story behind this. So the drink is supposed to take apple cider, right? Now, I went to the supermarket around here. I said, bro, y'all got any apple cider anywhere? He said, yeah, aisle 7. This bull took me to the apple cider vinegar. Like, what? Dog, I said apple cider, not apple cider vinegar. But, you know, we in the hood a little bit. So, you know, some of them, my guys, my family, man, my black people, some of them might not know what apple cider is. Who knows? But we getting some lemon juice here. So, couldn't find no apple cider. So, we going to use some apple juice. All right? Some Fireball. I don't really like this stuff, but that's what it called for. All right. So, we're going to get our bourbon. You know what I mean? Little makers. You know what I mean? Little brown. Hear that? Do. Little heavy-handed. Then we're going to get that cinnamon, that little spice. Little. Now this joint a shooter, all right? This ain't a cocktail. Little apple juice. We got ice in here too, you know what I mean? Right? Splash a lemon. I don't got a full joint, so we're gonna cheat. All right. Now we're supposed to shake it. All right. And since it's just me, I don't know what your flavor is, but we got our blacks with us. If you're in that type, if you like to roll up. Tobacco, of course. And if you into the new stuff, little e-cig. So we ready. All right. Now, problem is, my wife lost the shaker. So I got a lot of electronics around me. This don't look right on camera, do it? Sorry. All right. Cool. Usually you mud it up a little bit, but just in case it spill. Pour one for my man back there. And we got some spiked. Supposed to be apple cider, but spiked apple juice. Not bad. It's not bad. I thought I was going to gag. It ain't bad. It's nice. It's nice. Nice little shooter. All right. Let's get back to these plays. We had a nice little mixed drink break there. So what we got next? So we going down to Florida, man. Detroit and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jags are dogs +3, total 54.5. My thought on this game, I'm staying away from this game. I don't really have a read on this game. If anything, I would lean towards Detroit first half. If you notice that Detroit always kind of blows up on the second half there, I wouldn't mind a play there for the first half, Detroit. Could be a game day play for me. I'm going to look at that and take a closer look to see what that is. If it's +3 and Detroit's -3, that would tell me first half would more likely be -2. It's just a weird line to be +3, but I don't really trust this Detroit team, and the Jags. Who knows if they ever wake up. Next game, we're going to Minnesota, and that Skol bullshit chant. -4. The total is 54.5 against Atlanta. And let's be honest, Atlanta is simply and utterly horrible. They're 0-5. However, this is a really good spot for Atlanta here. If you look at the teams Atlanta's lost to, they lost to Seattle, they lost to Green Bay, they lost to Carolina, they lost to Chicago, and they lost to Dallas. And they should actually beat Dallas, to be honest with you. But if you take out that Dallas loss, they lost to some big teams. Seattle, Green Bay are the top two best teams in the NFC. Carolina's emerging, and so is Chicago. So they lost to really good teams in the NFC. So I see them giving an all-out effort. They just fired the GM. They fired the head coach. They got nothing to lose. They're 0-5. I think they have less than 10% to make the playoffs. If they want any shot of making it, the playoffs, this would be it here. I'm actually going with Atlanta as one of my plays here. I'm taking Atlanta on the money line. Lock it in. We getting a dog live. Julio's back, baby. Let's go. Next game. We got the Washington football team against the New York Giants. New York is favored by -3. Total is 43.5. This is the NFC shit division, man. We're going to pass this game. I'm not backing none of these bums. Next game. Cleveland versus Pittsburgh, -3.5. We got a total 51.5. I'm actually on Pittsburgh in this game. I think me and Steve-O going head-to-head. It's -3.5. I'm going to buy a point to get it under 3. We all know OBJ is hurt. No, actually, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. He's not hurt. He's not sick. He's just not practicing. I don't know if he's going to play or not. I think Landry just came off the injured reserve, the injury report. I think he practiced full Friday. He was banged up. I know Baker's definitely banged up. There's a reason why they went and threw a pass at that last game, and then they just ran the ball kind of at the end. He'll probably get an injection as well in his ribs, but you're going to Blitzburg, man, and they're going to send the Hounds. And I think they get home. I still don't really believe in Baker. I'm really surprised that they're 4-1 right now. But Cleveland is playing well. Those defenses are playing well. But I like Pittsburgh in a spot. Small home advantage for Pittsburgh, having fans in the stands. I don't think Claypool goes off again like he did, but I think Pittsburgh is just a better team, and I think they get it done in this game against a semi-hurt Cleveland. This is when you bet against Cleveland. Cleveland's a what they call a chalk play, or I forget the term for it when a lot of rec players. They're a public. I'm sorry. They're a public play. They're a public team. A lot of future bets on Cleveland winning the whole thing. We talked about the Baltimore Eagles game already. You already know where I'm at with that. We got Cincy Indy here, man. And B.Diddy has a play with Cincy and a teaser. And I'm actually in agreement with B.Diddy here. I like his play here. He's going a 2-team teaser with Miami at -2 and Indy, getting them the -1. They're favored by 8. The total in that game is 46.5. Looks like that Indy is 7 points. What I have here, 7 points teaser with Miami. Oh, okay. Barrows is struggling on offense, and we already talked about it last week. This Indy defense is pretty good. Rivers is actually not playing well if you look at his numbers. He's showing his age, I think, and his best years are already behind him. We already knew that, but I think he has enough to win the game since he's just not a good team. The total is 53.5. I'm actually going to do a little bit different. I'm going to do a 2-team teaser with Miami at -2, but then I'm going to tease the total, and I'm going to tease it up to 53.5, and I'm going to take the under on that. So there's 2 major differences in that, and I'll get to it at the very end. If you stick with me, make sure you hit that subscribe button down at YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, because I will be posting a bonus parlay. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, on the Facebook page. The MoneyPot Podcast webpage is coming soon. I'm almost done the online store, just trying to get all the products up there for you guys. So make sure you like, follow, subscribe. If you're on the audio portion of it, you listen on a SoundCloud or Spotify or iTunes, please like, subscribe, leave a rating. I want to see if we can get our ratings up, because we are giving y'all free plays. Give me them 5s, man. I need them 5 stars. And just give you an honest opinion. I take criticism well, and we just want to get better and give you a great show. So, 2-team teaser, B.Diddy. Oh, hold up. We got Eagles money line. Yeah, no way, buddy. No way on that Eagles money line, bro. It would be nice. It's just I don't trust that offense, B. I can't trust that offense against that defense. Um, it's going to be tough for them to score on Baltimore. And Baltimore, that connection with Andrews is a big spot. That's what they do in Baltimore, and that's our weakness is the tight ends. So, and Wentz is a turnover machine. If you lose, the status quo has always been in football. If you lose the turnover battle, you're going to more likely lose the game. And Wentz is turning the ball over every game. You can't. That's not winning football. You can't win like that. So, sorry. Last week I went against the Birds, and this week, unfortunately, I'm trying to give out free money here. So, I'm going against the Birds again this week. But I'm teasing them down. I think they're going to give a strong effort. I do think that defense is going to keep us in the game. But sooner or later, I think Lamar gets loose, and they kind of open up the game and probably win by almost a touchdown. Next game. This Texans and Houston game, we got to remember the Titans, man. The Titans came back really strong in that game against Buffalo. It really surprised me how bad they beat up on Buffalo in that game. They reminded us that they were one game out of the Super Bowl. They're coming off a short week. That game was Tuesday. It's a bad spot for the Titans here, though. But I can't bet the Texans in this game. I'm staying away, but I might put the Texans on a money line play here. The Titans on a money line play here. Like I said, make sure you search for the Facebook group, and I'll let you into the group, and you can see some free bonus plays that I throw up in there. Next game, Denver is New England. New England's -9. That totals 45. I'm going to leave this play alone. Who knows if they're going to play. Some they're playing, COVID coming, bubble playing, not who knows. Next. We're going with the Rams and the 49ers. The Niners are dogs by +3. That total is 52. It's a weird line to me. The Rams are 4.5 or 4-1, and the 49ers are 2-3. I'm not a big believer in Jimmy G. Garoppolo's really not that good, but I'm staying away. I really don't understand this line, how they're only favored by 3 points in the Rams. I think it's got to be because I think this is their 4th road game in the last 5 weeks. But I'm actually might put the Rams on that bonus parlay I was just telling you about, so make sure you follow me in the Facebook group. Chiefs and Buffalo. Buffalo is +4.5. The total is 57.5. That's a high-ass total. God damn, it's only 48 points. This should be a shootout, though. There's a reason why it's high. I don't think Le'Veon's going to be playing, of course. But I'm going to do a tease on this play. We're going to call it a Monday night tease because I'm going to tease the other end of the tease on the Dallas game. I'm going to tease the total down to 50.5. I can see this game being like a 28-24 type game, which is not a crazy shootout, but, KC's going to put up anywhere from 24 to 28 points, and, I don't think they're going to be able to slow down Buffalo too much. So I like that play there. And the other side of that tease, I'm going with Dallas. Arizona's on a 3rd road game as a favorite. And if you look at those numbers, it's 42-52 against the spread for 3rd road game as a favorite. That's less than 50% winning percentage. I think Dallas wins the game, actually. But I'm going to pass through the number 7 and get them at +8. So that's a 2-team teaser. That's on the over on the KC Buffalo game, the 50.5. And the second leg of that is Dallas +8. Lock it in. So let's go back and look at these plays real quick here. We got Brent. He gave us actually some some college plays. He went with Ole Miss -3, NC State -4.5. Shout out to Brent for the college plays. And his lock is Green Bay -1. And he has a teaser, the Colts -1, Minnesota -2. Steve-O, he's got a 6-point teaser, 3-1 play here. Green Bay +5, Indy -2, Detroit +3, Vikings +2. And he's going with Cleveland. We're going head-to-head. We're plus 3.5. Arizona -1. And Miami -9. And, of course, me, Moss Money. I got a 2-team teaser, Chicago +8, Baltimore -2.5. I got Atlanta money line, dog. 2-team teaser, Dallas +8 in the over in the KC Buffalo game, 50.5. And Pittsburgh -2.5. I'm buying a point. Lock it in. We're going to have a hell of a week this week. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure you follow me on the gram, Twitter. Make sure you go to the Facebook page. If you're on the audio, please go ahead and leave a rating. Leave some reviews. If you're on YouTube right now, if you look down, I think it's this side or this side, one of the sides, there's the, I think it's this side actually. The subscribe button is there. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment. The audio playback will be up. I'll probably do some editing tonight. It's going to be up on Sunday morning, so make sure y'all listen to that and get those plays right before y'all lock in. We actually going to be down at the stadium. We're going to be giving out free shit. We're going to be seeing y'all Eagles fans. We're going to be chanting with y'all, and we're giving out free plays. You see the shirt. You see the hoodie. You see the hat. Come holler at us. Take a picture. Post it. You know what I mean? Show that Eagles green, because I'm going to still be rooting for my team. Don't get it twisted. And that's it, y'all. We out.
Come on, man.
All right, dog.
Yo, MoneyPot about to start.
I know, I'm coming, man.
Yeah, grab your notepad, man, for real.
All right, dog, fuck it, man, come on.
Yeah, man, they be spitting shit, man.
True.
Yeah.
Money
pop, money talk. All they do is talk facts. Bird gang. All they do is talk stats. 360 on the new view. Go run, tell that.